Is anyone here? Oh no, come on. I'm totally not speeding through East Croydon. Oh no, come on. Right. Is anyone coming back? Is anyone coming back? Everyone's had enough. You've had your tea and biscuits moment and everyone's left now. Oh dear, oh dear. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Never mind. Hey, we got some people back. There was like nearly 100 people in. We kind of lost everyone. Hashtag fail rail, yeah. YouTube has been... Do you know what it was? Okay, so... I have a button on my I have a Stream Deck controller with lots of buttons on it. If I try and show you, it's going to disconnect. Making excuses now, of course. I have a button on my Stream Deck controller which says end screen, which plays the end music and kind of puts the end screen up. But as well as doing that, it also mutes the microphone, turns the camera off, and then after about 2 minutes of playing the end music, it stops the stream. And for some reason, when I was trying to do the tea and biscuits and play with sound effects and stuff, I've knocked that button, which is why the camera went off and the microphone went off. Managed to turn those back on, but then it still ended the stream. So, I do apologise. We would like to apologise for any inconvenience this has caused to your journey. Welcome back if everybody's back. Pretend nothing happened. Yeah, no, nothing happens. I don't know what you're talking about. It is 60 through here, isn't it? Yeah, that's what I thought. Where are we? Selhurst, driving on autopilot. Blaming his tools like a true professional. Yes, absolutely. We would like to apologise. Okay, now I can chat. YouTube is having a laugh. Could you not chat before Bluegrass? Was something going on with that? Super Tram, no worries, bud. No worries. Another tea and biscuits for a tea and biscuits moment for the stream. Yeah. Yeah, Max, great to have you here, bud. Right, we're good for 70, aren't we, as we come through Thornton Heath. Let's try and end the stream on a more positive note with... I'd kind of driven 2 routes with no tea and biscuits and everything was going too well. It was all going swimmingly. I thought you got fired. Can we have a refund? A refund? A refund? Delay repay. You got teleported. I mean, it's even better than delay repay, isn't it? You kind of got teleported. This is Johnny Simulator Gaming. You know, you've just written the word SPAD. Are you suggesting there's some sort of conspiracy theory that in the interim I may have had a SPAD and I've kind of just ended the stream to cover up the fact that I spadded? Is that what you're suggesting there? I don't know. Bobster, if they ever add a Class 700, would you want a new route like Bedford and Packers, just an add-on for the Brighton main line? Personally, I think Brighton main line extended, East Croydon to... I mean, even if you only went to like St Albans and didn't go all the way to Bedford, that would be really, really epic. Or you could do something like Kentish Town and the Sutton Loop. I think would be great. I definitely think, yeah. We'll see what happens with it. What concerns me a little bit with it is obviously we've had the RHTT pack come out, which, you know, I've kind of made the video on that, and for $4.99 I think it's a good price point. I think it's a good product. Personally, I wouldn't pay much more than $4.99 for it. I don't think it adds a massive amount to the game, but hey, you know, it's for $4.99, go for it. I'm a little bit meh on it, to be fair. But it gives you opportunities to access track that you wouldn't otherwise drive, which is quite nice. And it just does adds those sort of extra layers. But the fact that they've released that and they haven't layered it onto like the Brighton main line, which would be a pretty obvious one, and the East Coastway, which would be a pretty obvious one, kind of concerns me a little bit. And it kind of makes me think, well, when they release new trains for Train Sim World 3, so if they release a 700, Now, I am of the opinion, and I'm sticking by this, I am of the opinion that a 700 will be released. And I am absolutely sticking by that, because I think it would be an own goal if they didn't release it. And again, I am not privy to any inside information or anything like that with regard that. That is purely my opinion. But the fact that they haven't put the RHTT on the East Coastway and the Brighton main line kind of makes me think, would they put the 700 on it? Because the 700 would be released as a Train Sim World free product. Would it be layered onto Train Sim World 2 routes? Possibly not. But yeah, I think if they released it and didn't put it on the Brighton main line, I think that would be pretty poor, to be fair. Talking of freight trains, the line speed drops at Balham as well, doesn't it? We need to get some brakes in. Duck Hunter, the road map is tomorrow. I shall be at work for most of the day tomorrow, but I'll try and catch that. 60 as we come around Balham. Think the 455 would be better, especially for last. Yeah, I agree with you, Joe. The 455 would be a very nice addition indeed. Oh, DET train, sorry to hear that. Hopefully everything's okay. Laserjet, no, 700 for South East and High Speed, then layers into the Brighton main line. I mean, they haven't even confirmed they're going to do a 700 yet. I mean, it's purely speculation. Like I say, I'm almost... With it coming out in Train Sim Classic and the kind of routes we've got for Train Sim World, I'm almost certain it'll come out. I think it's... are we speeding? We are at 60 through here, isn't it? I'm kind of the opinion it's almost a certainty. Random Gamer, we need Desiros in Train Sim World 3. Yeah, another good one to convert to Train Sim World 3 would definitely be the Waterloo to Portsmouth. That would be a really nice conversion. Oh, sorry to hear that, Supertram. Ard3N, will we be seeing some Train Sim Classic content at any time? Yeah, a few people have asked me about Train Sim Classic content. West Coast over Shap seems to be kind of what people want to see at the moment. So, no promises, but I will look to do that in my next stream. It's a route that I don't currently have, so I kind of need to sort of have a look at it and see whether I want to spend the money on it. But I'm told it's probably one of the best routes in Train Sim Classic. And I quite enjoyed West Coast Mainline South, so... we'll see. You never know. $60 as we come through Clapham Junction. We're going to drop to 45 up at Poparts in a few minutes. Let's see if we can get this locomotive location livery worked out, shall we?
Post your numbers now for Locomotive livery location.
Yeah, LW Rail. I don't think I've got East Coast Mainline on Classic. I've got the Great Eastern Mainline on Train Sim Classic, and I've got the Midland main line as well to wherever that goes. The Bedford St Pancras bit. Yeah, Pig and Bob, we are definitely going to revisit GCR at some point. I'm kind of just trying to get the private service stuff worked out with that. Same with the SCR stuff, just getting the service sorted out, and then we'll sort of jump into that and do some more streams in that. So there's our 45 round the corner at Poparts Junction. Lines to your left take you down to Longheads Junction. You can get to Victoria by going straight on down there via Stewart's Lane. But yeah, I don't think it's used by passenger trains at all. And we go over top of the Kensington lines and the Ludgate lines. What are we thinking numbers-wise? Lewis, you are the third one on my screen, and you have chosen number 22.
Let's play Locomotive livery location.
Where are we going, guys? 22. Let's get 10 seconds. Locomotive livery and location, please. What are you thinking? What are you thinking? Bluegrass, do you know why Southeastern often just have the tiny stack tables in a 2+2 config on the 375? Because they're a bit useless. I've got no idea, but yeah, I know what you mean. They are pretty hopeless, aren't they? They really are. LW Rail is saying Dawlish. Maxwell's saying Dawlish. Random Gamer is saying Truro. JG saying St Austell. GJ Barner saying Par. 2 yellows. Speed limit drops up here somewhere as well. I don't sign this last bit of the route into Victoria. I have to turn off at Poparts Junction, so I'm winging this. I think it drops to 25 in a minute. 40. What are we doing? 45. There is a 25 somewhere. I'm sure there is. We'll find out in a minute. Aloha. Alfie, aloha. Maxwell, would you get the 1066 line on train team? Yeah, it's my local route, Max. It'd be rude not to. I believe someone has made it in Train Sim Classic, but I don't think it's that accurate or great. So yeah, DET. I do kind of try and move them about a little bit. Have they been a bit Cornwall focused lately? I am running a little bit short on material as well for Locomotive Location Livery, so if you want to send me anything for Locomotive Location Livery, read ahead. You can do via my social medias, which are on the screen for you now, or you can send me a direct message in our Discord server. So I've got a few photos lined up, but not that many at the moment, so... Or not that many that I can use. So we are red ahead. Very steep gradient coming into Vic. Too much of Cornwall. British Ace 1066 is one of the best freeware routes I've played. Oh, okay. I might have to have a little look at that one then. Nick, new to the channel, love the content. Thank you very much, Nick. So we want to be stopping about a coach length or a loco length away from the signal. So we've got a good clear view of it. We're going to go to brake step 3. We're going to set our DRA and we are going into neutral. Not off. And typical. You do that and then you get the signal. That's kind of default train driving. That happens every time. DRA off. Let's go. Platform 13, 1 yellow. The red is the buffer stops. We are 20 miles an hour. 15 at the ramps, 10 for the TPWS loops. Yeah, landscape photos are always better, DET, to send over. Absolutely. Duck Hunter, the 1066 line is the Hastings to Tunbridge route. Supertram 103, would you do the Edinburgh to Glasgow route in an AP Class 170 if you'd done Train Sim Classic Live? Yeah, I'd give anything a go, really. I'm kind of not overly fussed. I like driving over routes I'm familiar with. I find it easier, like this route here, I'm pretty familiar with this, so I'm sort of more comfortable driving over it and doing the stream at the same time. I find if it's a route that I'm not familiar with, not even familiar with the geography of the area or anything like that, I find it is a little bit more difficult to concentrate on your driving and read the chat and everything. Where if it's a route I'm comfortable with, it's a lot easier to kind of keep up with the chat and drive at the same time. But yeah, I'd happily give anything a go. So we're 10 for the TPWS loops, which don't exist in the game. But if we're being professional...
Post your numbers now for Locomotive Livery Location.
Andy 81E, love Dad Rail. Look forward to seeing you at Red Hill during the Lethal season. Andy and Marie Misty. Yeah, I'm going to be at Red Hill tomorrow as it goes. I'm going to hit the buffer stops as well. Don't do that. Yeah, I spend enough of my time at Red Hill in the Lethal season, or going through Red Hill, or changing ins at Red Hill. Free Whiskey 90 tomorrow and Friday. I'll be going through there. So we are a 8-car train. We are on the buffer stops, so brake step free, DRA in and neutral. We are on the platform. We can open the doors. And I suppose I should put it to auto, really, shouldn't I? Just leave it alone. This is driving 375s. They don't have auto tail lights on them, so force of habit doing it manually. What have we got? Okay. DET Trains, you are the third one on my screen with number 1. This is going to be your last opportunity to see if we can get this one right.
Let's play Locomotive Livery Location.
Gonna give you number 1, guys. Yeah, I'll be honest with you, I've never been to this station. But it does look quite scenic. I'll give you a few seconds to have a little guess. I'll leave that up on the screen for a minute. I'll give you a few seconds. And then we will do a reveal. DET Trains, Richard, can you do route learning on the North Downs line soon? Yeah, North Downs line is on my to-do card, but it's not up to me as and when I do it. It's up to my my manager when I can get released for route learning. Unfortunately, during the autumn and winter season, there's absolutely no chance of that happening. So certainly not this side of Christmas. Lots of love for Dawlish. Lots of love for Dawlish. Oh, not Dawlish. Okay. Oh, yeah, of course, because I said I've never been there, and I have been to Dawlish. So, yeah, no, definitely not Dawlish. Give me a few seconds more, guys, and then I will press my magic reveal button. Reese Robert, I don't know. Let's put you all out your misery. Let's put you all out your misery. Let's press the button. It might have been a little bit too tough, but I normally make them too easy, so I've gone too far the other way. Oh, no, that's the wrong button. That's the one that covers it up again. Okay. I have to wait for that to time out now. Right, okay, right, I'm going to press the right button this time.
It's time to reveal today's Locomotive Livery Location.
That is GWR HST at Red Roof Station. Oh, Matthew Rice has got it. Like, I'm pretty sure Matthew got it there. I'm actually, do you know what, Matthew? That was superb. You definitely posted that. You definitely posted that message before the reveal. So, for you, my friend, definitely get a well-deserved round of applause for that. Well done. Matthew is today's winner. There we go. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay, guys, that is going to be it for tonight's stream. Thank you very much for joining me. It's been all over the place, but interesting, as usual. Got you with a Locomotive Location livery, which makes a change, which is brilliant. As always, guys, if you haven't already, please do like this video. I can't get my words out. Please do hit the like button and consider subscribing. That would be absolutely brilliant. If you're not already on our Discord server, then head over to there. You'll find an invitation link to that in the description below. It'd be great to see you over there. Next stream will be sometime, possibly Saturday. But if I do Saturday, it's going to be quite a late one. So it might be Saturday or Sunday. But I'll try and... I know I'm really not very good at advertising things. I'll try and get something out on my social media channel and give you a bit more notice beforehand if I can. Follow me on my social medias if you want to. Find out what I get up to on a day-to-day basis as a train driver. And that's pretty much all I can say. If you've enjoyed the content, then you can click the little join button and become a member of the Dad Rail Train Crew from 99p. Become a member to the channel. Why not? You get your name up in green, a little first class ticket. It's got to be worth it. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Pressing the button there should start the music. Hopefully it's all going to work right. And I shall see you in the next stream, or in the Discord server, or out and about. Thank you very much for watching.